So I get to work, and this is what I find in my parking lot. Dr. Delman.
Sneaking up behind me.
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
Good morning. Thanks so much for coming.
But Dr. Brown is about to change all that.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
You have a touchscreen Windows XP computer right in your dash. Oh, okay. Took off the casing. Mini IPX. It's running off a laptop hard drive. You have a DVD-ROM there. Is your USB hub. What's this Kensington flash drive doing? Oh, it's Bluetooth. Here's your flux capacitor. Disconnect capacitor drive before opening. Shield from light.
That's what makes time travel possible.
Yes, this is true. And how fast do we have to go before we start going back in time? Is it
88 miles.
88 miles per hour. E-fluxed. Are we charged and ready to go?
It's the business end of it. 8 of the 13 batteries, 5 more up front.
And each of these is 12 volts, correct?
Right.
Oh. What's this thing with the Godzilla on it?
This is the controller that controls the amount of electricity that goes to the motor. And then you can see the red motor in there.
Oh yeah. You had to switch out the gas motor. So normally there's almost no storage space in the back of a DeLorean.
Well, there's no. This is where the engine goes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the storage space is the DeLorean.
Oh, typically this is where you store everything. Oh, so that orange outlet plug, that's what you would plug into the wall.
I mean, sometimes I use that. Sometimes I can use that. You know, for heavy duty. I also have this.
How long for a full charge from empty?
It used to be 40 miles. Now it's less. Now it's like 20 miles.
Oh, okay, because the batteries that you're talking about. What about time for charging from an empty, no charges in the battery
3 hours.
to give you 20 miles? 2 or 3 hours. That's really fast.
On a full 220. If you have to charge off a 110 socket, it's going to take you 8 hours.
Oh, okay. And where do you find a 220?
I might have one in my garage.
Oh, you had to install one.
When I come in, I just plug it in.
Oh, okay.
If I'm, around. Well, let's. You have time to go for a ride?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, let's do it, man. We're in video right now.
Frame it, yeah.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, this is high tech stuff.
That's it. We're ready to roll. Let's see.
It's the Bluetooth keyboard for controlling the PC.
All right, it started. We're running.
I didn't hear anything, but that's how it is.
I don't know if you can get a view of this. You can see this says throttle RPM. See how things are.
Oh yeah. So you're putting your.
This I have 13 batteries. I have 13 monitors for each battery.
Oh, that's awesome.
Rear view camera.
Oh wow.
Get a little more fancy.
Did you build the LED sequential lighting right there?
Yes.
Nice. So Doc, how did you get the background of this knowledge of all this electronics?
Well, I've studied electronic engineering in college. I have an electronic engineering degree. I did that. I wanted to combine engineering and medicine, which I did for a while, but
you stuck with time travel.
That's the vacuum pump. You know, in a car you have vacuum from the engine used for the power brakes.
Oh,
so since there's no engine, you need to substitute the vacuum for something.
So other people have tried this before, and but yours is the fastest and longest range, correct?
Right. Notice we just shifted without the clutch.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't have a clutch.
There is no clutch. You take your foot totally off the accelerator, but when you
yes, you have to. You'll get a feel for it, and at some point it'll pop into neutral without the clutch, and then as the RPMs go down, you can pop it into the next upper gear.
Oh, I see.
You got a GPS. You really don't need a transmission in an electric car. because you can really start off in almost any gear. But the transmission, it made it easier. If I took out the transmission, then I'd have to figure out what to substitute for it.
No, it is very quiet, yeah.
Pulls a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, I felt that one. That's a good acceleration. It's good G's.
This is the main pack battery, volts, and this is the battery. There's still a 12-volt battery that operates
the rest of the electronics.
There's a special power supply that's made for car computers. There's a touchpad, it's like a mouse, but it's a touchpad.
Oh,
You can see the cursor moving.
So did you build your website by yourself? Your website looks pretty nice.
I think my son helped me with that. He's
the kids.
He's the website whiz.
The first 3 letters of DeLorean do match with your surname.
John DeLorean, the Detroit dream merchant, an automotive pioneer. There's not one car on the road today that doesn't have something that John DeLorean created.
So what got you started into the DeLoreans?
And actually, when it was coming out in the early 80s, I was in medical school in Israel. Oh. So I never got a chance to like really get into the heyday of when it was started, you know, when it first came in. But I always loved the car. I could never afford it, and I always, or frequently went to this place on Long Island called P.J. Grady's that sells DeLoreans.
Oh.
And he would tell me the same thing each time. You have to pay $25,000 to get a car to run, you know?
Oh.
And I could never afford that. So what I did was, I just kept dreaming about it. And eventually, I found a DeLorean, my first DeLorean, for $8,000. It needed work. Put some sweat equity into it, you know, do the work myself.
Yeah.
And,
but you really learned it, and here we are. Here we are.
This is the second DeLorean, and this one runs on electricity. America needs electric cars.
Oh, definitely.
However, the problem is, there's probably $1 trillion worth of oil in the ground. So who wants to walk away from $1 trillion? No.
Yeah.
So back 10 years ago, GM had a car called the EV1. It was able to go 140 miles on a charge. People loved them. They leased them to people. At the end of the lease, people wanted to buy them. GM said no, thank you. Some of the people refused to give them back, and GM had them arrested.
Wow.
Okay? GM took all these cars back and crushed them all.
Oh my gosh.
Right? They crushed them all, and a special patented battery that took these cars 140 miles. They sold the patent to Chevron, the gasoline company. You can't buy these batteries anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever seen the movie Who Killed the Electric Car?
No.
You have to rent that movie.
Oh wow.
Who Killed the Electric Car? You can actually download it from.
Remember that.
You can watch it on the internet.
Wow.
So here we have a perfectly running car. If I could build a car, why can't?
Yeah, if you could build it by yourself.
Build a car, right?
You and your friend. You do have a friend that worked with you.
Tom Nealon and I
Nealon.
built this car. It took us about 5 or 6 months, a weekend work. I met him through the DeLorean group.
Oh, the DeLorean group. There's a group. Okay.
Well, there's a Long Island, New York DeLorean group. We were just getting together yesterday. Yesterday we went to Sagamore Hill, which is where Theodore Roosevelt's house.
Oh, okay.
Summer house on Long Island. So we had a meeting there. Here we are back at Stat Care.
Yep, here we are at Stat Care.
We got to put this video on YouTube.
Yeah? Okay, I will. I'm very impressed with how smooth it runs and how quiet, and I want one. Once I pay off my loans, I'm going for a DeLorean. Give me 70 years.
Seen again. You guys still have vaccine?
We do. We don't have the H1N1, but we still have the flu.
Okay, so my wife's going to come in.
Thank you so much. What was that? Is that your horn? Ah, it's Dr. Brown. Dr. Brown. Flux capacitor. And he's gone. Just as soon as he came.
He's sending Marty 30 years back in time.
It works!
That was a good ride.